Welcome everybody to Training Bytes and good morning. Training Bytes, a digestible approach to Counterpoint training. And today we're going to talk about a really nice feature that I like in Counterpoint. It's gift card and store credit maintenance. If you have a question during the presentation, there's a Q&A box on the top of your Teams toolbar, so enter your questions in there. If you don't see a Q&A, there's also a chat. So you can enter your questions in the chat if you don't have the Q&A. And then stick around for the end. We'll have a Q&A session. Marty and I will answer any questions you have. My name is Gina Thomas. I'm the training manager here at C&K Systems. And joining me as always, Marty and Trixie. Marty's a project lead. Trixie is his emotional support dog. Good morning, Marty.
Good morning.
Okay. So do you ever want to donate a gift card, maybe to a charitable cause, but you don't want to pay for it? Or maybe you want to give one of your sales associates a bonus in the form of a gift card, but again, you don't want to pay for it or take money out of your pocket. Or how about giving somebody a store credit? Maybe you've got a customer service issue, an unhappy customer, and you want to issue a store credit to them without processing or return. And I did issue a gift card or I did issue a store credit and I need to change the value of it, either make it worth less or worth more. And then for those of you that use media for your gift cards, you actually use a card that you buy and have artwork on it. That's pretty pricey. So how can you reuse that media once the gift card has been used up? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Gift card and store credit maintenance. I'm going to show you how to issue a gift card without taking money. I'm going to show you how to issue a store credit without processing a return. And then I'm going to show you in both areas, gift cards and store credits, how you can void them, change the value, or close them out so you can reuse the media that you bought. So just some basic general information about gift cards and store credits. If you do want media, don't just go out and buy anything because we don't know if it'll work with Counterpoint. Please contact your account manager, usually Kayla Boone, and let her know you want to purchase media for your gift cards or even store credits if you like. Gift card and store credit balances are stored in Counterpoint, which is really handy. There are no activation or processing fees like you have with a stored value card. The balances of gift cards and store credits do print on receipts, which is very convenient. And here's something else that I really like about gift cards and store credits and Counterpoint is that the balance is updated immediately. You don't have to wait until after posting for the balances to update. It's instantaneous. Now, periodically, you need to close out your gift cards or your store credits. They don't close themselves out. Even if they're fully redeemed, they don't close themselves. It's a process, buttons you have to click to close them out. And then once you close out those gift cards or store credits, you can reuse the media. And then just a good to know, if you create a gift card, it cannot be returned. That's whether you issue the gift card at point of sale or you create the gift card, outside of point of sale. You can't return against gift cards. Okay, so my favorite place to go for gift cards or to issue a gift card without taking money is System, Gift Cards, Maintain Gift Cards. And here you can create a new gift card. You can edit an existing gift card. You can void an existing gift card, or you can view the activity. The same is true for store credits, and it's in the same place. It's in the same neighborhood. System store credits, maintain store credits. Same thing. You can create a new store credit, edit existing store credits, void a store credit, and view activity on store credits. Then there's reporting. So again, under System Gift Cards, there is a gift card list report. and you can view that report either summarized or detailed. You can filter for specific cards if you like. And the same is true with store credits. In System, Store Credits, Store Credit List, you can run a summarized version of the report, a detailed version of the report, and filter for specific cards. Oh, my little bird flying away there. Now, periodically, you want to close out your gift cards, and that's very easy. You go to System, Gift Cards, Close Gift Cards, Enable the Close Fully Redeemed Gift Cards, Enable Close Voided Gift Cards, Enable Closed Expired Gift Cards if your cards expire. And then you have to have a date, I want to close out cards that were fully redeemed or voided or expired before this date. And then when you click on proceed, those gift cards will get closed out. The same is true with store credits. It's the exact same process, except you go to System Store Credits, Close Store Credits. You have the same choices. Put in a date, look at my fully redeemed and voided and expired before this date and close them out, and then click on proceed and you will be done. So let's take a look in the software. I am presenting in the new version of Counterpoint. Remember, there's no functionality difference in this version. It's all visual. And if you were here a couple of months ago when I first started looking at the UI in these presentations, super, super boring. Since then, Kirk, one of our technicians on staff, has been working to make the UI a little more exciting. So now instead of just being all boring grayscale, we actually have some nice pictures with color. So it is possible to customize your buttons to some extent. Okay, let's talk about gift cards first. I want to issue a gift card without taking money. System, gift cards. And you can see I have edit. You can't edit a lot here, by the way. Close. I have a report. And then I have maintain, which gives me full control to edit, create, void, and view activity. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when I go into System Store Credits, because you're going to see the same thing except for Store Credits. There's Edit Store Credits. You can't edit much though. There's Close Store Credits. Should do that periodically. There's a Store Credit Report, and then Maintain, where you can create, void, view activity. So let's start with gift cards. Under Edit, you'll see existing gift cards, whether they were created at point of sale or whether they were created here. But notice a lot of the fields are protected. So I can't change any amounts here in Edit. I can change, anything that's not a protected field. But if I wanted to change this amount from current to 10, I could not do it under Edit Gift Card. I can basically look and address some fields that aren't important. Maintain gift cards is where you can, again, see existing gift cards, whether they were created at point of sale or here in System Gift Cards. You can, let's find one that's active. You can void the gift card. You can view the activity. So you can see here it was issued and then redeemed. Did not mean to do that. But what if I want to create a brand new one? I want to give, my sales associate made a really big sale. It was great, put us over the top for our goal. I'm going to give my sales associate a $25 gift card for them to use. So I'm just going to click on the plus sign. I'm going to give it a gift card number. Now, if you have media, you'll copy the number from under the barcode. A gift card code if you use specific denominations, but I do not in my install. So you could see, I've got some people do these specific denominations. I like this one here because it gives me more flexibility. On the selling description line, my recommendation is you put someone's name there, because if the gift card is lost, and that happens, you will need a way to find it. So I'm going to give this to my sales associate, Marty. He did such a great job with that sale. The issue date is optional. It's up to you. I'll put one there just because I'd like to keep track. Now, as far as expiring gift cards, you need to check with your local state laws on that. Some states don't allow expirations, or they make you keep them open for 2 to 5 years, and some states just say they're always valid. Issued to, that's optional. The store, they can use it anywhere, but I'll just say it's going to be used at the main. And then down here under original amount, how much I'm going to make this for, I'm going to give Marty $25. And notice the current amount just automatically populates and then goes to 0. So I'm just going to put 25 in again. And then you need a liability, redemption, and forfeit account. If you're not integrated to an accounting program, don't worry about it. You do need to select something because it's, a required field. And if you are integrated to an accounting program, you want to use these lookups and actually find your redemption, liability, and forfeit. I happen to know if I just go in here and type gift card, Counterpoint will just come up and say, well, here's the account I think you should use. And then I'm going to use that same account, to wash the gift card, whether it's liability, redemption, or forfeiture. And then once I'm done, all I got to do is click on save. And as soon as I save this, that gift card's available at point of sale, which is, again, very nice feature. I don't have to wait till the end of the day or anything crazy like that. So if I log into point of sale, which I'm going to do, and I'll just auto activate my drawer. That means open with no money, by the way, for those of you that don't know. And that last little bit to load always takes the longest, doesn't it? Okay, so if I just go to my tender screen and I come in here into gift cards and I go into my lookup, here is that gift card that I just created. This is why I tell you to change the selling description to a name, because the default selling description is gift card. So if somebody says, I lost my gift card, and all your selling descriptions say gift card, you're going to have a hard time finding that lost gift card. But if you put a name on it, it's going to be a lot easier. So I'm a big fan of putting a name on that gift card. Usually the recipient or maybe the person that's issuing the gift card, at point of sale, the person buying it. So I'm going to go back to system. I'm going to go back to gift cards. Now, if I want to run a report of my gift cards, it's the gift card list. I'm just going to go ahead and launch this. I can do a summary. Let's see what that looks like. So the summary is pretty straightforward. Here is the name of the customer, selling description actually, the issue date, the original amount, the current amount, and its status. And you can see this one I voided. And then here I've got a couple that have been redeemed. And here's another redeemed. Now, these are fully redeemed, but they're still showing on my report. And the reason they're showing on my report is that Counterpoint just doesn't automatically close out gift certificates with a 0 balance. You manually need to close them out. And then you're going to notice I've got some with unposted activity. So that means a sale that was created today that has not been posted yet. So if you have a gift card that was redeemed or issued today and you haven't posted yet, you're not going to be able to close it out. So I'm going to exit from here. Now let me show you the detailed version of this report. Okay, so the detail actually shows you all the activity, not just when it was issued or redeemed, but if there was an adjustment made against it. I can see this one was redeemed twice. But again, I'm seeing fully redeemed gift cards and voided gift cards in this report. Something that's a little tricky about this report, and I get this all the time. Matter of fact, I just got this call about a week ago. Somebody said, I want to know what the value or the balances were of all my gift cards as of December 31st, 2024. There isn't a way to do that out of the box here in this report. However, the brilliant Marty Katz did come up with a script that we have. So if you need that information, log a support ticket, and we'll get somebody to run that script for you. Not the prettiest report in the world, but you'll get the information you need. Okay. Periodically, you want to close out your gift cards. So I'm just going to come here to close gift cards. I'm going to say fully redeemed before, let's say, before the first of the month. Any voided ones before the first of the month. Any expired ones, which I really don't have any expired ones that don't expire. And then a distribution date for those of you that use an accounting program. For those of you that don't, you still got to put a date in there, but it just doesn't matter. Then I'm going to click on proceed. And Counterpoint says, well, do you want to look at that report again? Sure, why not? So here's a report of everything that Counterpoint closed out. So now when I go back and I run that gift card list report, and I'll do the detail version, why not? See how the voids and redeems fell off this report now? There's nothing there. So it cleans up the report. There are times that I'm working with people, they've never closed out their gift cards, and this report will be like hundreds of pages long. So I just close them out every so often. And again, once they're closed out, you can recycle that media. I know a lot of people that issue actual physical cards. They like to, they say to the customers, hey, when you're done using up that card, just go ahead and give it back to me and I'll recycle it, for the Green Planet and all, which is a great idea. But definitely have to be closed out before you can reuse them. Okay, store credits. We can perform a return at point of sale and issue a store credit, but maybe I want to give a customer credit because they didn't have such a great customer service experience, but I can't process a return in that situation. So maintain store credits is going to be the way to go. So under system, store credits, I have those same options, edit store credit. All my existing store credits are here and I can look at them, but there's not a lot I can change here because most of the fields are protected. If I want to actually create a store credit or have more editing flexibility, when I go to maintain store credit, all my store credits are here, whether I issued at point of sale or I created them here. And the nice thing here in maintain is I can actually change amounts. I can do anything that I want. I can view activity, just like I did in gift cards. I can void, just like I did in gift cards, or I can create a brand new store credit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a store credit for one of my customers. So plus sign, I need some type of number here. And again, if you have media, you want that number from under the barcode. And notice that even though this is a store credit, it says gift card code. Technically, that's because you can have Counterpoint issue a gift card as a store credit, but neither here nor there for this. On the description, again, I like putting somebody's name here. We'll use Bill Baker. And then you can have an issue date that's optional. I'll just go ahead and put that in. Store credits like gift cards, you have to find out from your local laws if you're allowed to expire store credits. Some states don't allow it, and some states have a ceiling, oh, you got to keep them open for 5 years, just like your gift cards. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick a store. And something nice here, this issue too, I can actually select a customer if I want, if I have a customer here. I'll just use Bill Baker. And then I'll give him a $50 store credit. He's a really good customer and had a terrible experience. And just like with the gift cards, you put in an original amount and then the current amount goes to 0. Just go ahead and type it in. And just like with gift cards, you need a liability redemption and forfeit account. What account you use depends on whether or not you use the accounting interface. If you don't use the accounting interface, just go ahead and choose 2090. Okay, and then I'm just going to save, and that's it. And as soon as I save this store credit, it's available at point of sale for Bill to use. So if I go back to point of sale and touchscreen, now don't get crazy giving these away because it is money coming out of your pocket, but a nice vehicle, for rewarding associates or making customers happy, donating to charity. How often do people come into your store and say, hey, we're having a silent auction, can you donate something? Donate a gift card. So if I go to my tender screen and I go to store credits and I use this lookup, you can see here is that store credit I issued Bill Baker. It's available right away. You can see these were issued because of returns, because they're associated with a ticket. A question I get a lot from people is, hey, when I select Bill Baker, can't Counterpoint just give me a warning, hey, Bill Baker has a store credit? That does not exist in out-of-the-box Counterpoint. Bill Baker needs to know he has a store credit, or you need to look it up. That would be a nice feature. We just haven't seen it yet. Okay, now I want to report on my store credits. I'm going to go to the same place. System, store credits, store credit list. I can run a summary version or a detailed version and run the summary version. Here you go. Pretty straightforward. The original amount, the current amount. And again, I've got fully redeemed store credits and they're still showing in this report because I haven't closed them out. I'm going to run a detailed version of the report. And just like the gift card report, it gives you all the detail, all the transactions and the activity. And again, I still see my fully redeemed store credits in this report until I close out the store credits. I'm going to go out of here and I'm actually going to close out my store credits. So same process as with gift cards, enable, pick a date. I'll just do the beginning of the month and then proceed. And there you go. It's going to show me a list of everything that was closed out. Those 2 redeemed ones. And if I go back to my report, now it's just going to be a little bit cleaner because my fully redeemed or voided store credits are no longer in this report. But wait, what if a month from now somebody says, hey, you closed out a bunch of gift cards and I need a report for it? Or you closed out some store credits. Can I get a report for what you closed out? So in this same module system, you're going to come here to reports and history, and you have a closed gift card history report. And here you might want to filter for a date range if you need to. If you don't filter for anything, it's just going to show you every gift card you have closed since the dawn of time. And again, you have a choice to run it as a summary or a detail. I don't have that many, so I'm just going to go ahead and preview. And so you can see here, it's just like the report when the gift card, before it was closed out, gives you all that nice information. And this report isn't that big. It's only a page because I just don't have that many. And then the same with store credits. Accounting calls you and says, hey, I need to see all the store credits you've closed out this year. Again, you can run summary or detail. You can filter. If you leave your filter blank, then you're going to see all closed store credits from the dawn of time. So then I preview, and there you go. So very straightforward, very, very easy, and just a great tool to use, again, for your associates, customers, or even yourself if you want to give yourself a little gift. All righty, let's go back to the presentation. And from here, so hopefully you learned about creating gift cards or store credits without taking money or without processing a return. We looked at maintenance, not a lot of moving parts there, but I can modify the gift card or store credit, I can void it, or I can close them out. And of course, reporting. Hey, how'd we do? When you get your link to your recording Friday, there's going to be a survey. So please fill out the survey. It's just, a happy face, sad face type of affair. And you can also make topic suggestions. I'm starting to work on 2026 right now, so I welcome any suggestions. If you want to fill out the survey today, go to our website, www.cksystem.com/training bytes survey. Also, keep an eye on our website. We're making some major changes to it. And one of the major changes is going to be a dedicated training page. And on that dedicated training page, you're going to find a link to all the videos I've ever done. All right, next month, August the 6th, we're going to talk about Counterpoint utilities. I just had this question yesterday, as a matter of fact. Gina, I hate this item number and I can't edit the item number field. Well, there's a utility that will allow you to renumber that field. So you're right, you cannot edit an item number directly on the item record, but there is a way you can renumber. Or this happens all the time. Oh, I ended up with duplicate items, or I ended up with duplicate customers. I'm going to show you how to merge those, how to merge your duplicate items, how to merge your duplicate customers. And what's really nice about this is Counterpoint takes all the history from both records, combines them into one. So we'll learn how to renumber items, we'll learn how to renumber customers, we'll learn how to renumber vendors, and to merge our duplicates. Okay, if you want custom training one-on-one on your database, give me a call. Main number extension 3. Email me, training@cksystem.com. Happy to set up an appointment. Okay, Marty, let's check the Q&A.
I'll unmute myself and try again.
That'll be helpful.
All right. So I don't see anything in the Q&A, but I do see something in the chat. And it says, what if you want to make a gift card / store credit redeemable at either location? So, Gina, that's by default, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, you can redeem a gift card at any. It's kind of dumb they ask you the store.
They ask you the store where it's issued at, but right. I'm thinking that there's something under setup point of sale stores.
You're thinking of the returns, validated returns. That's what you're thinking of.
I know validated returns. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was someplace else. And then are store credits auto assignable? I miss seeing that. And if so, are they sequential? And the answer to both of those is yes. You can auto assign. And that should be set up by work group. It assigns a.
I think she's asking about in-store credit maintenance. You can't auto assign there. It auto assigns at point of sale, but not in-store credit maintenance or gift card maintenance.
Really?
Yep. Here, I'll show you.
Well, let's open that up and take a look so you can learn me something.
Okay. So if I come in here and I want a new one, see how there's no auto assign button?
Oh, you're right.
Now, I don't know if that's something you can do in the data dictionary.
It is something I could do in the data dictionary. I probably wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't either.
But it is doable. But when it comes back to doing it, are they sequential? Yes, and that has been an issue for particularly electronic gift cards. And so most of the people who have websites and that issue gift cards, they take care of the assigning of those numbers so that they're not sequential. And just to give you an idea, if I start off with an online gift card of 1,000,001 and I buy it, okay? Well, I've got my gift card number 1,000,001. Well, I can make an assumption that the next number is 1,000,002. And because I'm allowing it to be redeemed online as well, if the next number is 1,000,002, then you have an issue because there's nothing that ties it to the website. So that is something to be aware of when you sell gift cards online. But most of the people who do the actual programming for the websites understand that, and they randomize the gift card numbers. So if it's issued online, it's less likely to be easily duplicated by another customer with malintent. Did that make sense?
Makes sense to me, Marty.
All right. All righty. Let's see. Nothing else in the chat. Kim, I'm glad that was good clarification for you. I don't see anything in Q&A, Gina.
I don't either. See what a good job you did?
Right. It was all me. All righty.
Okay. Well, everyone, it was kind of a short session today. That's nice, short and sweet, very easy, very straightforward. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully I'll see you on August the 6th.
All right.
And Marty, thank you, and thank Trixie for me.
Will do. Thank
Okay.
you.
Talk to you
Bye.
later.